And then the ATR, it works on buses, it works on individual elements, but it sounds really, really good on the stereo bus. This is our go-to stereo bus tape machine, and no, we can't seem to beat it. Nobody seems to be able to beat it. And I actually used to own one of these, so it's a little sentimental for me. The go-to settings on this is the 1-inch tape head. There's an option of going transformerless or with a transformer. Yes, yes, I will. I will try. As we go. I will try. Transformerless or transformers, they have a different sound. You're going to see this all over the place in audio production. There are transformerless, compressors, EQs, all kinds of mic pre's, and transformers kind of like slow down the sound and make it fatter. They actually compress the sound a little bit and they color it. Transformerless is a faster sound. It's a cleaner sound. It's a less colored sound. So if you paid extra money for your ATR, they'd make a transformerless output for you, and it has a different sound. And it's a sound that I prefer, although they both sound good. You can turn the analog noise on or off, the tape hiss. With all these machines, I'm a noise off guy. I'm not trying to get so retro, and I do like the sound of tape hiss. Tape hiss can sound super, like it's sort of the first dither. It's like a high frequency air that goes throughout stuff, and you hear it on Radiohead records. You hear it certainly on older recordings, and it's dope. But me, I don't need that so much. So I'm a noise off person. I know tape hiss can be great. That's a taste thing. Wow and flutter is sort of endemic. It's part of tape machines, and it has to do with a little warbling in the high and low end as the tape is wrapping around the capstans and the reels. It just changes stuff a little bit. It's not perfect. There's a little bit of resistance from the tape, I guess. And so it makes a little oscillating modulation. It's part of tape sound, but I tend to also, if I can, I turn it off. I'm not that married to that sound. And then crosstalk just means that also on tape, the channels would bleed into each other a little bit. Anyone who was around for that era knows exactly what I'm talking about. You'd solo the hi-hat track and you'd hear, whatever was next to it bleeding in a little bit. That's why we put bass on the end. We did all kinds of crazy stuff because of crosstalk. And you can switch it on or off. On the ATR, it's funny. A little bit can be kind of cool. Monos it a little bit and it creates a kind of a frequency thing. That's up to you. And then there's lots of EQ tweaks in all of these machines where you can play with the biasing and you can play with the different kinds of emphasis and EQs to sort of EQ it when you're right there. I think it's really fun and it's nice to touch it up. It's pretty easy and it's pretty quick to do.